believe this is the first time I have watched a Chris Rock video for my channel. I've seen bits and pieces of his stand-up before, but not really extensively. And so I don't remember a whole lot about his style of comedy, his brand of comedy. I will say one thing. It is really weird to see Chris Rock in the trailers for Spiral, because, well, number one, he obviously, he's older now, and so his face has aged a little. I mean, he still looks great. I don't even know how old he is because I suck at judging age, but it's so weird to see him have a serious face, because this movie is not comedic at all, and he's playing a detective. And I'm only ever used to seeing him in a comedic type of situation, whether it's clips of his stand-up or just him in comedic roles. I couldn't tell you what comedic role I've seen him in, actually, but I mean, I've known of Chris Rock for quite a while. Anyway, this video that I'm going to check out, it's titled, "Women Don't Like Nice Guys." I'm curious to see what he has to say about this subject, so let's go ahead and check it out.
Don't know.
He's so young.
Don't know. A lot of women here, that's cool. I like women. Mother's a woman. That helps.
Okay.
You know what's bug? Like, whenever my female friends start talking about, my boyfriend's crazy. I didn't know he was crazy. I didn't know he was out of his mind. He just flipped. Women, if you want to know if your man is crazy or not, just check out his relationship with his mother. So all you got to do, check out his relationship with his mother. Because he's like, "Hey, Mom, fuck you. Kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck. I'll put this foot up your ass." If he's like that, then you're next.
That is excellent advice. I highly agree with his advice. I mean, this is not counting the possibility that maybe the mother was a horrible mother and, she continues to be a horrible mother. Let's just say if things were normal, if he treats his mother or his father, if he treats his parents like absolute crap, then that will probably be a strong indicator that he's not going to be good to you in a romantic, oh my gosh, that sounded really Southern. I said romantic. In a romantic relationship. Holy cow. Boy, sometimes it really comes out strong. I don't know why that happens. Anyway, whatever. Okay, here we go.
Kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck. I'll put this foot up your ass. Like that, then you're next. Late to school, late to work. So, women.
Okay.
I don't know, man. The older you get, the more shit you learn about. One thing you learn about women, man. Women don't like nice guys. Say they do, don't.
Okay, hold on a second. I feel like the volume is really low, and the other day when I was recording something and I was messing with the volume here, it did seem to be affecting the volume in the recording, even though I've got the volume set at a certain place on OBS. Whatever. One of these days I'll actually get it going pretty good. I mean, I feel like I'm in a good place now, but every once in a while something really weird happens. Okay, let's resume.
Learn about women, man. Women don't like nice guys. Say they do, don't. They got to have an asshole first. Every woman goes through an asshole phase. They got to go with Ike, then Mike.
Okay.
That's right. You know what's bad? If you're a nice guy like me, you always get women after they've been out with an asshole. So now you got to be their boyfriend and their psychiatrist
Oh.
to help them get over this psycho. That's right. For every 20 minutes of pussy, 3 hours of therapy.
Oh, geez. There's another video of his that I've got in my to watch list, and it has something to do with, he's saying this, it's a more recent video than this. Obviously this was quite a while back, but it's a video where he's talking about his thoughts on marriage or something. And I think the gist of it has something to do with, he apparently went through a pretty nasty divorce and had to pay all this money to his wife. I don't know all the little details, but I was looking at the comments and they were saying how that he had cheated on his wife. And so when he said he's a nice guy, I thought about that. But the thing is, you don't know all the situation, right? You don't know everything. You don't know what went on behind the scenes. I have no idea. But it sounds to me like he got really raked over the coals with a divorce settlement, which happens a lot to guys. Because, that's how the court systems are here, for the most part.
You know, it's wild. It starts at childhood. Little girls like little bad boys. Like little boy gives little girl Valentine's Day card. She don't want him. She don't want nothing to do with him.
She wants one who pulls her braid.
She wants a little boy that just punched her in the back and ran down the hall. Ooh, I love him. He's so cute. Then you grow up and you marry that same little boy. And next thing you know, you're on Oprah going, I don't know what I did to deserve this. It just ain't right. But yo, you picked that man. You chose that man. You know, you could have had nice boy Roy, but you picked ass whoop McGee.
Okay.
Oprah, I love ass whoop. He's a good man. In between estimates, he reads poetry.
Oh.
The violets are blue, roses are red. Time to kick a bitch in the head.
Yeah. The thing is, when it comes to stuff like this, you guys, I mean, men do the same thing. I just think humans kind of gravitate a lot of times towards awful humans. I don't know if it's the excitement of the drama that's stirred up before like actual really terrible abuse sets in. But I feel like guys have less tolerance for drama, but they do stay in, just like women, they stay in abusive situations for a long time. Doesn't even have to be physical abuse. Women can be very verbally and emotionally, mentally abusive, and guys will stay in that relationship for a while, especially when they're married, because, marriage kind of ties you down a little bit more. It's a little harder to escape things when you're married.
Time to kick a bitch in the head. And ass with McGee original. I don't know. Women. You know the cool thing about women, I like about women? A woman can fall in love with an ugly man and admit it.
Yep.
Show him off to all her friends and the family. Be the ugliest guy in the world. And they'll be so proud of that ugly man. They'll hold his hand, drag him around the place, introduce him to people like, this is Kevin. I want you to meet Kevin. I know he's not that attractive,
No.
but he's good to me. Men aren't like that. A man will never admit to being in love with an ugly woman, okay? We'll hide that shit to the death. We ain't telling nobody. Shit,
Is that true? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I have a family member who, a close family member of mine whose husband isn't, physically maybe the most attractive to a lot of people. But just like what he said, he was good to her and she loved him. She still loves him. But, I mean, they're still together. They're both still alive and everything. But I have never heard a guy say something like that about his wife if she's deemed, like, let's say, not attractive or whatever, by whatever standard is deemed attractive. Now, granted, I don't hear a lot of girls saying that either about their guys. They're just the one person in my family that I have a memory of that happening with. So I'm curious, guys, is this a thing that guys don't want to outwardly admit that their SO is maybe not that physically attractive? It's interesting. A lot of times I like stand up from men when they talk about women because it's kind of exposing me more and more to their mindset when it comes to, the different sexes and things like that. I mean, I've always kind of appreciated a man's perspective more because I already understand a woman's perspective because I'm a woman. But so when I hear things that I don't think I've, that I didn't have a knowledge of, I like to find out if that's the case or not.
With an ugly woman, okay? We'll hide that shit to the death. We ain't telling nobody. Shit, we could be getting married. So, hey, man, I heard you get married. Who told you that?
Yeah.
Don't spread no rumors, all right? Yo, some of you women don't know if you're ugly or not. They give yourself a test.
Oh, gosh.
Just a little test. Don't be scared.
Oh, no.
Yo, if you've been over a guy's house more than 4 times, been fucked every time, and haven't met anybody in the house, he don't think you look that good.
Oh.
Every time you go over, all you see is one room.
Or maybe the dude is married. That's another possibility.
Every time you go over, all you see is one room. But I gotta pee. Hold it in.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood.
I know.
I misunderstood. I was thinking the scenario that nobody else was in the house. But in this scenario, the woman is in the house, other people are in the house, but he's just not letting them meet. Okay, I get it now.
Oh, that's me. I know that's me. Men, we got women we just fuck but won't take out. Oh, that's me. That's right. We got women we just fuck but won't take out. But women, y'all just as mean. Y'all got men you let take out, but you won't fuck. This guy's on dates right now. Ain't getting shit.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna loosen her up a little comedy. She's like, ain't nothing that funny. That's right. You can't ha-ha your way into this. See, that's the problem with men. We always think we could buy sex. Like, if I take it here, she give me some. If I buy this, she give me some. Nothing gets you none. Shit, a woman knows she's gonna fuck you within the first 5 minutes of meeting you. Women know on the handshake, they shaking hands like, I'm gonna fuck him. I hope he don't say nothing stupid.
Okay, I don't know if it's just my lack of experience in the whole dating thing. That has not been my mentality when it comes to, I mean, I've been married for a long, long time and I never really dated all that much, honestly, but that's never been my mindset at all. So I don't know if that kind of makes me somewhat radically different from women in general, or if he's just overgeneralizing, just for comedic purposes. I know this is comedy, but it still makes you think of that stuff, y'all.
Yeah. I hope he don't say nothing stupid. That's right. Can't say nothing stupid because women are all about the mood. That's right. She's in the mood, just shut up. Let it happen. So if you say the wrong thing, them panties are coming up fast and you go, wake up. Like, excuse me, what you say? Tell it. No, relationship.
He's true about that.
Easy to get in one.
But not even just about, sexual relations, just in general. If something sours the mood, maybe you kind of want to separate yourself from that person for a little bit. It's not necessarily about that, but that's fine.
No, relationships, rough. Easy to get in one. Easy to get in a relationship. Hard to maintain. Like in marriage. Marriage, to me, is not even a natural state to be married for life. Anything for life just promotes laziness, okay?
No.
Marriage shouldn't be for life. Marriage should be like a driver's license. 5 years and renew. Shit. If I love that 4th year, ooh, it'd be good, man.
Mm-mm.
It's rough, man. It's hard, man. It's hard to maintain a relationship, man. Because at some point, no matter who it is, at some point you have heard everything this person has to say. You heard it all. You know what they get ready to say before they even say it. You remember that time? Yeah, I remember.
It's true.
They ever tell you, yeah, you told me. You've heard it all. And then what happens? You stop talking. Have a breakdown in communication. Then you got to talk. Because women love to talk. Women love to talk. If they had talking in the Olympics, a man wouldn't stand a chance. Women love to talk.
No, you poor men, you wouldn't.
Women don't want us to talk to them. They just want us to set them up. That's all women want you to do. If you're in a relationship with a woman, it's like being in a comedy team and you're the straight man. Just set her up, feed her lines. All the women want you to do is go, how was your day? That's all the fuck they want. How was your day? Because how was your day is a half-hour conversation to a woman. It's a whole half hour. And you as the man, the only thing you got to do is go, get out of here. Really? Get out of here. I told you that bitch is crazy. But eventually, hey, women, you talk too much.
I know.
You do. You got to learn how to turn it down a little bit. You ever notice no man?
We can't, y'all. It's in our biology. We can't. No, I know obviously not all women and all that stuff. We know that. There are always exceptions to the rule. But in general, women just do. I don't know why. I don't know. There's got to be a biological reason. that makes me curious to look it up now. And maybe it's something that I know that I've read already. But I don't remember. See, here I am. This is what I do. I fully admit it, though. I try to be more concise, but it doesn't always work out that way. But I'm curious. There's got to be a reason. Maybe some of you guys know what it is, and I haven't. I just don't, That's going to bug me now. Till I go and research this.
You ever notice no man comes straight home? No man comes straight home. Every man in here has to go somewhere as soon as he gets off work. He got to go drink something, snort something, shoot something in his face, something to get him ready for the talking that he's about to hear.
That's not true.
Deaden his senses.
Okay, that's funny. It's funny because while, yes, women do talk a lot, I don't know. I mean, when my husband comes home, we don't engage in this long-winded chatterfest about how everybody's day went. It's just, because we're taking care of stuff, we're dinner and the dogs and getting ready to go, pick up someone from work and all this sort of stuff. So it's not, or someone, I say someone, my son, pick him up from work and then I've got work and then he's got stuff he has to do. So we honestly don't, it's not like that as soon as he walks in the door, for us anyway. And I'm thinking about how my mom and dad interact, and it's not really hugely like that with my mom and dad either. But, I don't know, just hashing this stuff out in my brain.
He's about to hear something to deaden his senses. And women, it's not that you talk too much. You talk too much as soon as we get in the house.
Oh.
As soon as we get in the door.
Yes, for
you ain't
some.
gonna believe it. Guess what happened? You ain't gonna believe that. You ain't gonna believe what happened today. Guess what happened? Hey, let me get in the fucking house. Let me get my other foot in there. Shit, come on.
God.
Let me read the paper. Let me have something to eat. Let me take a shit. Damn. Y'all gotta go. Y'all be cool.
Okay. So, yeah, it's done. There was an ad that popped up. Of course, I cut it out. But, yeah, I guess this has been his experience. And maybe this is the experience of a lot of guys. I just, I compare it to my own situation. And maybe I was like that when I was younger. I actually don't think that I was, honestly. Because to tell you the truth, when I worked outside the home, I didn't feel like talking much when I got home either. So anytime a bunch of chattering happens in my household, when it comes to stuff like that, it's typically if we've got something we have to discuss, or if, we're kind of like relaxing, the day's over with and stuff is playing and, we're chilling. And then maybe we will have these conversations. But otherwise, we're both kind of too busy doing our own thing to engage in a lot of, meaningless chatter like that, what he's talking about. So, and I'm thinking about my folks, they were kind of the same way. I don't remember. I don't know. I mean, I'm not arguing his point about the way women chatter a lot, because I know we do. I'm just thinking about the specific scenario that he was talking about when the man comes home, and as soon as the man walks in the door, the woman's like, da-da-da-da. I don't know. Maybe a lot of women do that. I mean, I guess that's probably the case. But okay, well, this was pretty funny. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing else after this. I'm not, like I said, I'm not super familiar with some of his bits. So if you guys have any other particularly funny ones to recommend, let me know and I'll add them to my list. I think the main reason that I added this one to my list is, well, two main reasons. I recognized him, because I know who he is, and also the subject matter. Women don't like nice guys. That actually, just like something I saw yesterday or the day before. It was the Dave Chappelle one about superheroes are bad role models. Just like that, the particular subject line of this video wasn't even the majority of his material. So anyway, I mean, it was kind of more contained within the same subject matter as opposed to Dave Chappelle. It was like he was talking about other stuff and then he plopped in the remark about superheroes and then he talked about something else. It just looked like it was a complete departure. But this one remained, it was kind of contained. So that's why I didn't notice it so much until the end that, oh yeah, actually he only talked about that just a little bit. But anyway, this was funny, and I appreciate hearing his perspective about females. Now I'm curious to go and check out the more recent video where he was talking about marriage and divorce or something like that. See what he has to say on that one. That's really not so comedic. That would, but I've kind of put that one off too, just because it looks like it's probably pretty, I don't know. You know how some of these subject matters can be. Well, whatever. I'm just talking too much. So I'm going to shut up. Later, guys.